All right, welcome back to the landing page course, landing page optimization course. Yesterday, we learned about the characteristics of an effective landing page. What are they? Well, it's a relevant follow-up to the ad or the traffic source. It reduces or removes friction, including cognitive, emotional, as well as just like interactive, how the website or the web landing page actually works and functions. Those are the three sources of friction. What else do we got? There's definitely more than its relevant follow-up, and it reduces friction, definitely more. Answers key questions. Yeah, the author of this course, creator, he kind of said philosophically he sees that lots of marketing and sales is actually just about answering key questions. Okay. It provides a clear path to conversion. All right. I think there were 6, so I'm missing 2 more. I don't know. Relevant follow-up, answers key questions, reduces friction, clear path to conversion. What else is there? I don't know. What can you use this information for? You can use this information for creating a checklist to evaluate current landing pages. You can use it for checklists before launching new landing pages. You can use it as a basic outline for doing landing page optimization research, which I'm not exactly sure what that research entails, but answers key questions. Is there something about objections? Addresses key objections? No, I don't know. Anything else? I don't know. I think that's most of what I can get. I made a note to myself that I should be building landing pages for mobile first. Desktop is not as relevant for at least Google landing pages. Answers important questions. Right, we missed the 2 things. There were 6. Matches the user's awareness level or the prospect's awareness level. So are they problem aware, are they solution aware, etc. We haven't got that deep into that yet, but we will. Later in the course. And then reinforces motivation. So what else can we use this for? These characteristics: checklist, analyzing, evaluating, final checklist before publishing, high-level guide for LPO research, okay, and then starting point for optimization, and kind of a guideline for improving design and copywriting optimization, kind of along those lines. So, yeah. So now we're in the next section, LPO, landing page optimization process, high level overview. So I'm going to jump back into this video and then I'll be back to recall what I learned in a bit. All right, guys, there's a lot there. I think that checklist of what makes an effective landing page will be really great to use for making landing pages. Still so much to learn from this guy though. This guy's, what I've realized is, this course is not about making landing pages. This guy got hired. His specialty or role is to literally come in and make someone's landing page better. That's what the landing page optimization is. So that's pretty crazy. I thought it was just like making great landing pages. Well, yes, but it's really like this guy's coming from the angle of he gets hired by companies to come in and make their landing pages even better. So what's the process of the landing page optimization? There's 5 steps. I don't remember the first one now. I think the second one was research. Third was like kind of like building out the mock-up. Fourth was getting approval. And 5th was experimentation and validation. So first up, I think it was something along the lines of like just getting an overview of like the project, a brief on the project, talking potentially to... No, that was more research. What was number 1? I don't remember. What's the first step? How can I not remember what the first step is? Project brief. That was, okay. So just kind of getting a brief on what you're supposed to do, getting a brief on the company goals and objectives, that's big. Second was research. So research included going through their current landing page flow, reading their copy, doing the whole walkthrough of the funnel of the landing page, talking to some people in the business, sales, customer service, as well. As part of the project brief is like, he said like, what type of resources do I have access to, including designers and copywriters. So that's crazy that you get so specialized that you can get copywriters and designers just for the landing page. That sounds amazing. So I'm currently all of them and a lot more, so that's crazy. But okay, here we go. So for reviewing, he's looking at maybe Google reviews. He might throw up a little like one question, he said, one word answer for surveys. I think it was the project brief. He wants to know things like, what's the bounce rate? Or is this in research? What's the bounce rate? How much traffic do we have? What's our traffic source? Where are they coming from? What devices, etc. And the amount of traffic that comes in determines kind of how much, if A/B split testing is on the table, because he probably needs some certain level of traffic. He also talked about kind of heat maps and like watching customer flow. I mean, where are they traveling on the website? Are they leaving off the landing page and just searching around the website? That could be an indicator that you don't have enough key information. They're going to search out more information. So then the actual, like, it was an implementation, was the build out. He talked about building out like a wireframe, writing the copy. Yeah, there's a lot more I'm missing. So project brief, scope and overview of the project, goals and objectives. So getting to know who the stakeholders are that you're going to need approval from. This is why I'm talking about he's working with bigger businesses. Traffic sources, current landing pages and ads, resources, copywriters and designers, and then a clearly defined deliverables / areas of responsibility. Research. So he talks about quantitative and qualitative. So quantitative, like I said, sample size, traffic flow, bounce rate, conversion rate, devices. Then he's talking about the landing page experience. He's going to do that himself. Then we're talking about qualitative data. This is the reviews. This is survey. This is talking to people in the business, right? Yep. Exactly right. Heat scroll, heat map. I guess that's kind of seems quantitative, but then a quantitative deep dive, funnel analysis, flow analysis, browsers, sample size, etc., overview and prioritize. So then he's going to aggregate all the research, what he's finding, what he thinks he can improve, and then kind of prioritize them. So then create the landing page, or the landing page treatment, that's what he calls it, landing page treatment. He's creating like an aggregation of a diagnosis and optimization plan. What's wrong with the current landing page? What he thinks he can do better based on the research. Oh shoot, I got into the first one. So yeah, we're taking all the research and then we're gonna say what's wrong, what can we improve based on the research. Get clarity of specific changes you propose to make the page. And he categorizes the changes. So he talks about the specific changes he's gonna propose to make, and then what area they fall into. Structure of the landing page, copy, design. Yep. Make a rough outline for the copy itself, what information needs to be on the landing page, and then start putting together a wireframe mock-up that is kind of like where the image will be, here's how much space we have, etc. And then approval and implementation. So talk to the key stakeholders that you need and decision makers. present the main findings of the research. So this is basically from the landing page treatment. You're going to present these main findings and overall diagnosis. So they're a little bit different. So the diagnosis comes from landing page treatment, and the research comes from the research, and then walk them through the wireframe mock-up with all the changes. So yeah, okay. That's it for today. Talk to you tomorrow. See ya.